cracking, y'all? Welcome back to Boo TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you for taking your time out today and checking in on the content. You feel me? Blessings up to y'all, yo. So recently, and Kevin Durant's post-game presser after the Los Angeles Lakers game in which the Brooklyn Nets lost, Kevin Durant made, or rather gave an answer or a statement, whatever, about LeBron James, claiming that he was a top 2 or top 3 player of all time. Let's take a listen in on Kevin Durant's statement.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about it until y'all start bringing it up. He's obviously top 2 player to ever play, top 3 player to ever play the game. So there's always going to be excitement when he steps on the floor. And we've been around for so long that people have seen so many battles between us two at the highest stage, that people look forward to it. So I guess it's cool that we're still relevant at an older age and people want to come watch us play. Nah, I ain't rap with him. We text here and there, like, every once in a while, but I ain't get to talk to him tonight.
Is it a bummer at all for you when you play the Lakers and he's not on the court?
Nah, I mean, tonight they played great without him, but, like, usually he's the load to deal with, so we needed wins lately, so, to have him off the floor is supposed to have been an easier game, but they played great tonight.
Should have been. All right, there you have it. Now, actually, I did not know this. I believe the reporter said LeBron and Kevin Durant have not seen each other on the court suited up since 2018. Is that really? Because wait, yeah, that was the last championship, right? 2019. Raptors won it. KD was hurt. Yeah, and then between both of their injuries / load management, I could see how they would not have seen or played each other since 2018. That's crazy to think about if that is in fact a true statement. But anyway, you heard Kevin Durant said LeBron James is top 2 or 3. Now, for the longest, Kevin Durant had Michael Jordan at number 1, Kobe Bryant at number 2, and everything after that wasn't sure. But it tells me now that Kevin Durant is kind of looking at Kobe and kind of looking at LeBron when we're talking about, overall career. Like, okay, it could be a toss-up. Because at first he said 2, and I think something clicked, and it's like, no, wait a second, Kobe number 2. So then he said, or 3, right? Which is fine. Either way you want to put them, man. I ain't going to sit here and argue with you about it. I know Kevin Durant with the eye test, with most people that would put Kobe over LeBron, they know that Kobe didn't have the health bill and the longevity bill at the level of LeBron James. So, LeBron's going to have all the numbers. But, when you look at the eye test, people say, well, no, the eye test tells me Kobe was the better player, more skilled, et cetera, et cetera. But here's the thing. I have no problem with LeBron being 2 or 3. Kobe is my favorite player of all time. But I don't even have, Kobe's not number 1. Kobe's not the GOAT in my opinion. Right? I think once you start getting into those top 3, top 4, top 5, to a lesser degree, top 10, I'm really not going to have much to say about where you want to place a lot of those players. There are stipulations in each of their careers. There's a lot of context you have to put into a lot of their careers that you have to weigh when also looking at statistics, right? So yeah, I got no problem with it. Now the LeBron sexuals, I have had flaming Amazonian arrows launched down my throat, into my heart, into my ass crack, because I have the audacity, I have the gall to put LeBron James as number 3 on my all-time list, as if it is completely blasphemous, as if it is completely ludicrous, as if it is a complete slight and completely disrespectful to LBJ not to have him one or two. There's some people that they will roundhouse kick you. They will Hadouken you, bro. They will Kamehameha you if you don't have LeBron James as number one and nothing less. Now, see, these are the bronzexuals. These are the bronzexuals in full of force. You actually, LeBron, not number one? You don't know basketball. LeBron, not the GOAT? You a clown. No, sir. You, in fact, are the clown. And you, sir, are a bronzexual. Even people that have LeBron James at number one, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you because there is an argument, a good argument to be made that LeBron James could be number one. There's a good argument that Jordan could be number one. There is a good argument that that Kareem could be number one. Right? There is quite a few players that have an argument for that GOAT status. My GOAT is Michael Jordan, and for me, I don't even think it's close. All right, you know what I'm going to say. I ain't going to say it ain't even close. I had to catch myself. That's me just getting into my barbershop mode, bro. That's me just getting into my barbershop mode, yo. For me, I ain't going to say it's not even close, but I think what Mike did and the amount of time that he did it, his dominance during that stretch, and having retired twice, once midway in his prime or once in his prime, it's crazy. It's like this dude could have ripped off 8+ championships, had his pops not died and he had to take a sabbatical, you know what I mean? So when I look at Mike's dominance, it's like you still got people that's played almost twice as long. LeBron going on when you look at Michael Jordan's career as a Chicago Bull, right? He said what 12, 13 years as a Bull, something like that. And you got players that have played damn near twice that amount of time and still feel like they are chasing him in so many aspects of the game. It's crazy, man, what Mike was able to do, man. And the eye test with Mike as well. It's just like, Mike's that guy, man. Are there players that do certain things better than Mike? Absolutely. Are there players that do certain things better than LeBron? Absolutely. Are there players that do certain things better than Kobe Bryant? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I got Mike number one, and for me, Kobe's the closest thing I've ever seen to Michael Jordan, and the next best thing, in my opinion, I got Kobe 2. And I got LeBron number 3. And to all of the super hardcore LeBron fans out there, the bronzexuals, let me know in the comment section. Throw all your analytics at me, all your little VORT percentages and all that crazy stuff that you don't even know what it means. But you guys copy and paste this long-ass sheet of LeBron, of proactive LeBron elements that you like to throw in people's face that you don't even know what half that stuff even mean. Which I find it funny because, you can take almost any player and find metrics and stats that sway heavily in their direction and copy and paste it. But people, that support other players really don't feel the need to do that. Only bronzexuals, but we're going to let that go. Anywho, feel free, bronzexuals, come at me, man. Y'all welcome here on this channel because I don't have LeBron James as 1 or 2. I'm with Kevin Durant, man, and I agree with Kevin Durant, man. And if you don't agree with Kevin Durant or me, that's fine. Place him where you want to. Do you? It's your opinion. And, that's how you see it. But everybody sees things differently, man. I know people that got Magic number 1, that got Wilt number 1, that got Bill Russell number 1, that got Kareem number 1. But I won't sit there and, bury them in the ground, curb stomp them into the ground with steel toes or Timbos because they don't got who I think should be in that position. Now we could go back and forth. You give your opinion on why you think. I give my opinion on why I think what I think. But at the end of the day, we're going to have to agree to disagree. And each and every one of these players are worthy of the praise that we give them. That's how I see it. But don't get me wrong, I'm down to get into a debate, but it ain't that serious, man, because at the end of the day, it's everybody's opinion, right? They see it how they see it. They see it how they see it. But but the fact that Kevin Durant, initially said 2, and then backtrack was like or 3. He's like, okay, he's starting to put LeBron James more up there, because before it was a definitive Mike 1, Kobe 2, but now he's kind of teetering with that, because LeBron James is going to make that argument with his longevity and all the records he's going to break due to his longevity. His totals are going to be astronomical if they are not already astronomical. You know what I mean? And that's part of it. That's part of it, man. The dude has had an amazing ability to stay healthy and avoid any really serious career-ending, season-ending injuries, right? He's had these knickknacks, these sprains, abductor strains, a couple sprained ankles here and there. I don't think he's really ever broke a bone or had any straight-up tears, that really put him out, man. He's been extremely fortunate and, takes good care of his body as well. But there's a lot of luck involved with that, because sometimes, dude, you just step on somebody wrong. It ain't got nothing to do with how well you take care of your body. You know what I mean? So, but to all the people that are going to sit here, and that's not a slight. To say somebody is 2 or 3 all time is not a slight. And it should not be looked at as a slight at all. On what planet can I say you, of all the players that have ever walked this earth, that has ever laced up them shoes, that have ever put down that jersey, walked through them hallways, in them locker rooms, looked up at that scoreboard, looked up at that buzzer, trying to get that buzzer, or look up at the shot clock, trying to ice that shot before the buzzer goes off. Of all the people that have ever played in the NBA, you are second or third ever. How can you take that as a slight? How can you say that's disrespectful? The pantheon of the greats, you are 2 or 3, and you want to start an argument with me because I don't have them number 1? Like an emotional argument. We ain't even talking sports. So now you're getting emotional, bro. Now you're getting emotional. We could go back and forth, but you getting emotional telling me this is different, baby. This is different. So I don't consider it, man. Even people that have, to me, Kobe's the greatest Laker of all time. I'm not over here killing Magic and Kareem fans that have Magic and Kareem above Kobe. It is what it is, man. But hey, that's Kevin Durant's opinion, and it so happens that I agree with him. Now, maybe sometime down the line, if LeBron James keeps this up, Kevin Durant's gonna say, "Hey, man, Kobe's my guy. I think he's more skilled. When it goes to the eye test, I think Kobe's better. But you got to take LeBron James' longevity and what he's been able to do over the long haul and his numbers, and I have to put him number 2. And I'm gonna say, all right, KD, I get it. I get it. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Where do you have LeBron James on your all-time list? Do you have him 1? Do you have him the GOAT? Do you have him 2? Do you have him 3? Do you have him 4? Do you have him 5? I would love to hear your opinion. And if LeBron James is not your GOAT, who is your selection for greatest player of all time? Matter of fact, just give me your top 3. Why not? Give me your top 3. Just do that. And if you want to give an explanation, go for it. And go to war in the comment section. Y'all know it helps the algorithm. Okay. Anyway, appreciate you guys for stopping in. Shout out to LeBron. Shout out to Kevin Durant. Shout out to MJ. Rest in peace, Mamba forever. KB24. You feel me? Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for stopping in. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.